Other thing, the big conspiracy theory is that Trump is mad at you, and he came up to the UFC and he was talking shit to you.
No, it was the opposite.
That video came out and it was like, look, Trump's fucking Joe Rogan getting embarrassed by Trump at the fucking UFC event.
It was literally the opposite. I texted him on Friday about Ibogaine, and I was telling him how there's all these
that's a
vets.
hallucinogen?
This is the one the vets use.
Yeah.
So they've had to go to Mexico to get this. So I've had these two different podcasts with Brian Hubbard and Rick Perry. Rick Perry was the governor of Texas, and they talked about Ibogaine. And Brian Hubbard was relaying his story about how Ibogaine saved him from addiction and fixed his brain. And then they had all these other stories of all these other veterans and all these different people that had PTSD and opiate addiction. I know a lot of people who've gone down there to do it. Shuts off withdrawals and addiction on a lot of people. It's like really effective.
Really?
But for a lot of these guys with PTSD, it was the only thing that fucking helped them. And for the longest time, they've had to go to Mexico or to other countries, and it's really expensive. And so they formed the Texas Ibogaine Initiative. And is it Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick? Is that what his title is? So he dedicated $100 million to it. And so now they're going to start doing it with people like soldiers and police officers and different people with PTSD and you know, just people with just general depression. And all sorts of addictions, not just like opiates, but alcohol, gambling, all sorts of shit. Yeah. I told them about it. I said how effective it is. And I said, you know, and it's been held up for so long. And he said, what are you looking for? Are you looking for FDA approval? He goes, it sounds good to me. He said, let's do it. And so literally he sees me at the UFC the next day, shakes my hand and says, it's done.
Wow.
That's what he was saying.
That's so funny.
I was like, and I said, thank you, sir. It wasn't like he was mad at me at all.
People jump on these like conclusions like.
Well, that's okay. You know, you're allowed to. But this is the truth. That's exactly what happened. He came to me and he said, it's done. Wow. We're going to take care of it. This is a good thing. It's a good thing for the soldiers. It's a good thing for everybody. And then he had the press conference the next week.